the verses are not same each other. In one side, you must respect and you must serve for your parents. Then you will live long time, and then I will bless around 1,000 generations. But in the New Testament, if you don't give up your parents, relatives, and brothers,
You can enter the kingdom.
you cannot follow me. What is right? Why?
Depends on
Today, in today's text,
depends on the
Jesus Christ was attacked by Pharisees and other persons. Why don't you follow the commandments of God? You must keep the Sabbath day. Why do you walk? And then in the Genesis chapter 2, verse 1 and 3, God finished the creation. And then God took a rest on whole day, and then it is a Sabbath day. And then in the 10 Commandments of Moses, you must keep the Sabbath day. But in today's text, Jesus Christ showed the patience. By who is right? The Genesis or the Exodus or Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ.
Why? We must know that exactly. So what is right? So we think, we know the Sabbath day. And then we will take a rest one day. And then we'll go to church. Now we keep the Sunday as the Sabbath day. So we'll take worship service in church. And then we'll offer. That is all. Then we did not understand completely. So in today's text, Jesus Christ used two persons, one David, one Moses. Because the Israel people, they think David was a great servant of God. And then also Moses, he received the 10 Commandments of God directly. So Jesus Christ using these two persons. Look at the Bible. Look at the Bible. 1 Samuel chapter 21, verse 1 to 6. 1 Samuel chapter 21, verse 1 to 6. Who can read?
1 Samuel chapter 21 verse 1 to 6. Then came David to Nob to Ahimelech the priest, and Ahimelech was afraid at the meeting of David, and said unto him, Why art thou alone, and no man with thee? And David said unto Ahimelech the priest, The king hath commanded me a business, and hath said unto me, Let no man know anything of business whereabout I send thee, and what I have commanded thee. And I have appointed my servants to such and such a place. Now therefore what is under thine hand? Give me 5 loaves of bread in my hand, or what there is present. And the priest answered David, and said, There is no common bread under mine hand, but there is hallowed bread. The young men have kept themselves at least from women. And David answered the priest and said unto him, Of a truth women have been kept from us about these 3 days, since I came out, and the vessels of the young men are holy, and the bread is a manner, common, yea, though it were sanctified this day in the vessel. So the priest gave him hallowed bread, for there was no bread there but the shewbread that was taken from before the Lord, to put hot bread in the day when it was taken away.
So in the temple of God, in the tabernacle, every day, they inside the tabernacle of Moses, this one curtain, this one most holy place, this one holy place. They put the ark of God here, and then they put here the bread, and here a lamp, and then this one bread. So every day, and then here the perfume. Every day they change the bread, and then if they change this one, then they will take out the old one. Then only the priest can eat that one. So in this text, the King David was suffering. So they wanted to kill David, so he ran away. So they were very hungry. And then David had some followers. So at the time they visited the priest Ahimelech. So we are hungry. So can you give me some food? But he said, we have some bread. I took out the old bread. But this one, only the priest can eat that one. But even if the king, David was a king, he is a priest or no? No, because the priest, only the Levites can be the priest. But he is a descendant of Judah, so he was not a priest. And then the followers also, they cannot eat. But the priest gave, if your followers did not sleep with a woman recently, then I can give. So he offered the bread, and then all of them they ate that one. Then they did not follow at the time the law. So who committed the law? David or the priest? So the priest or the Pharisee, they asked Jesus Christ, why your disciples, they don't wash the hands and then they eat the the feet of just like Barai. They were hungry, so in the field they harvest immediately, then they ate. So it is, they said, your disciples did not keep the law. So Jesus Christ said, what is your opinion about David? Because they think that David is a great servant of God. Why David ate this bread? And then he shared that with his followers. What is the problem? Whose mistake this one? So they did not understand the meaning of the Sabbath day. So how? Sabbath day we must not have any work. We must take rest completely. What is the meaning of the rest in the Bible? We must know that exactly. I mean, God created. So He took a rest. He did not work in the seventh day. It is a seventh day. So we think about our physical rest. Physical rest. But Jesus Christ said, come to me, then I will give you rest. Okay? What kind of rest?
Spiritual.
We are carrying the big, we have a big burden of our sin. So Jesus Christ will forgive our sins, and then God will remove the burden of sin. So it is the spiritual rest.
Amen.
Spiritual rest. So they said, also Jesus Christ using the Moses. Jesus, if we see other parts, always the patient came to Jesus Christ, Lord, please help me. So Jesus Christ cured. But in today's text, one person, his hand was dry, and then he did not request anything to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ called him up, please come here, stand here. We must see the Bible exactly. So he did not request, and then Jesus Christ called him, and then stretch your hand in front. Why he told him like that? It is the key point of today's text. If we see the old Bible, there is similar situations where God said to Moses, if you go to the king of Egypt in front of Pharaoh, you must use your staff. Always he stretched his hand, and then he made miracles. If he touched, the river became blood. And then later the Pharaoh, he allowed, okay, you must go out from Egypt. All of us, you must go out. In front of the Red Sea, what happened? God said, you must stretch your hand. And then you must hit the sea with your staff. Look at the Bible. Look at the Bible. Exodus chapter 14, verse 16. Exodus chapter 14, verse 16.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 16. At itaas mo ang iyong tungkod, at iunat mo ang iyong kamay sa ibabaw ng dagat, at hawiin mo ang mga anak ni Israel sa daanan, sa gitna ng dagat, sa ibabaw ng lupang ito.
What happened? You must stretch your hand, and the sea was divided. So when Jesus Christ told to that patient, you must stretch your hand. At the time the Pharisees, they reminded before the Moses also, when he stretched his hand, the Red Sea was divided. I am doing just like Moses. And then he told him that he did like that on Sabbath day, but his hand was became healthy again. So what is problem? The meaning is, I am following Moses. You said I am not following the teaching of Moses, but I am following Moses. Why do you work on seventh day? We must know exactly. So otherwise we misunderstand also about the seventh day. 14 days. And about the Passover. Passover, I forgot the month name, but 10, the same month 10, you must prepare one sheep, and then 14, you must kill. It is Passover day. So from 14, 15 until 21, it is unleavened feast for 1 week. And God said, you must think the first day and then the last day. You must remember, you must make this one as a Sabbath day.
Yes.
Sabbath day, and then don't walk. You must come together. Now, if we think like that, you must come together, and then you must take a worship service in the first day and last day. You must think this one as Sabbath day. And then this one also. 15. What happened? The Passover, all the first son of Egyptian died. And then the next day, they came out from Egypt. They came out. They crossed the Red Sea. They crossed, and then they came out from Sabbath day. Then God walked like that. Moses walked on Sabbath day. We must not walk. But Moses saved Israel people on the Sabbath day. No or yes? God said, and they came out 15 from Egypt, and they came out. Moses saved all person. And then God said, you must make this one as a Sabbath day. Why God said, Moses, he walked on that day, and then why it is Sabbath day? Then it is Sabbath, then God must tell to Moses, Moses, this one, first day, so don't move. You must take a rest. And then 16, you must come out from Egypt. God must tell like that, but God, you must consider this one as remember this one as a Sabbath day. At the time he came out, what is the meaning of Sabbath day? Usually we think the Sabbath day, if we don't walk, we must take a rest physically. So we think it is Sabbath day. If we see the Bible, surely no. In the Genesis chapter 2, God said, this is Sabbath day. And then, from that time, do Sabbath day. When they came out from Egypt, God, it is the first Sabbath day.
Remember.
And then later, Exodus chapter 20, God gave 10 commandments. You must take a rest on Sabbath day. Don't walk. Anybody don't walk. But already before the Ten Commandments, there was first Sabbath already. Why they moved? Why? Why? All the Sabbaths,
Wala kasing ano eh.
if we think only the physical rest, today's God said you must take a rest, so okay. From the morning until night, I will sleep whole day. Whole day I will sleep. Usually we think only the physical rest. Physical rest. But the original meaning of Sabbath day is related with salvation. God removed the burden of sins. At the time, sure, they was a slave. But they came out, now they are free. God saved them, and then God removed all the burden from them. God set them free. It is Sabbath day. Now, Jesus Christ said, in other parts also, they were occupied by the some sickness, and then they were suffered. So now Jesus even Sabbath day, God set them free from all sickness. It is true Sabbath day. True Sabbath day. If we see the Leviticus chapter 23, we will see the Bible. Look at the Bible, Leviticus chapter 23. Verse 3. Okay. Verse 1 to 3. Who can read?
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1 to 3. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy, convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest. An holy convocation, ye shall do not work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So in the Leviticus chapter 1, the Leviticus whole chapter is explaining about the feast. About the feast. So we think the feast are Passover day, and then unleavened day, and then first offering the first harvest they must wave in the temple of God. So Pentecostal day. And we think many other feasts, but we must know the basic important feast is the Sabbath day. Every week, other feasts once a year, but Sabbath day once a week. Once a week. So they work 6 days and then 1 day rest. We are living in this world. We are living in the middle of sin in this world. In the middle of the sin we are living. So one day we must take a rest spiritually. Spiritually. It is a Sabbath day. We must come out from the burden of sin. It is a Sabbath day. But now, for 6 days, we are working in the factory. One day, I will take a rest. I will go to the discotheque. So, Really, we enjoy our one day. I will attend the worship service, but half day is mine. I will enjoy myself. Where? In the middle of this world, in the middle of the sin, again. God said, we must remember, God saved us from the sins. God set us set free from the sin. And then we must remember, and then we must come out from the sin. We must stand in front of God. It is the seventh day. But now, only the worship service time we go to church. But the other day, no. What is the meaning of seventh day? And then we think we keep the law. No. So this Jesus Christ using that person intentionally. Come out, hey, come here. You must stretch your hand. So at the time the Pharisees, they reminded of Moses, and then the meaning is, you blame me, I don't follow the teaching of Moses, but you don't follow the teaching of Moses. Jesus Christ did not tell like that, but the meaning is, not me, you are not following the Moses. So they wanted to kill
Jesus.
Moses. How? In the big church, there is a very famous church, and then in front of the members, one person come there and then, that pastor, he's not following God. He did like that. Then, what will happen?
They will kick out.
That person must be dead. Jesus Christ brings all the leaders. So this one, Jesus Christ cured this person. They ate the bread from the tabernacle, from the temple of God. Anyway, they ate that one. We think only the story, but it is not simple story. Simple story. If we see the Bible, already we changed many commandments of God into humans' teachings. Look at the Bible. Here. Look at the Bible, Lucas chapter 11, verse 52. Lucas chapter 11, verse 52.
Kahabag-habag kayo mga dalubhasa sa kautusan, sapagkat pinagkakait ninyo ang susi ng kaalaman. Hindi na kayo pumapasok, pinahadlangan pa ninyo ang mga ibang nais pumasok.
At the time they had no Bible like that. So only they must listen from the priest. They have the word of God, but they did not follow that, and then they did not teach to the people also. So all of them, they follow the priest, and then they go to hell. So now Jesus Christ come back now. Then what will he tell us? Jesus Christ will call all the pastors. You have the key of the heavenly kingdom, but you don't follow that, and then you don't teach that to the members rightly. So in the church, we must think Sometimes we must check our life also. How I am following well or no. In our church, we are teaching the word of God well or not. We must check that. So even now and then, if we compare the period, anyway, even 2000 years ago or even now, all the situation same. Why? God is same. Yesterday, today, and then forever. And then how about Satan? Satan will repent. So yesterday, not good, but now I don't know. And the future, maybe he will become good. No, Satan also same. So God same and Satan same. All the situation always same. I find my situation very difficult. No, always same. Even before, even other person's situation also same. Look at the Bible. Look at the Bible. Marcos. Marcos chapter 7, verse 6 to 9. Marcos chapter 7, verse 6 to 9.
Mark chapter 7 verse 6 to 9. At sinabi niya sa kanila, mabuti ang pagkahula ni Isaias tungkol sa inyong mga mapagpaimbabaw ayon sa nasusulat. Ang bayan ito'y iginagalang ako ng kanyang mga labi, tatapwat ang kanilang puso kay malayo sa akin. Verse 7. Tatapwat walang kabuluhan ang pagsamba nila sa akin, na nagtuturo ng kanilang pinakaaral ng mga utos ng mga tao. Verse 8. Inalis ninyo ang utos ng Diyos at inyong pinanghahawakan ng saling-saling sabi ng mga tao. Last verse. At sinabi niya sa kanila, totoong itinatakwil ninyo ang utos ng Diyos upang manggaganap ninyo ang inyong mga salit-saling sabi.
So, in today's text, Jesus Christ is recovering the commandments of God. Before God gave the Ten Commandments and then the law of God gave to Moses. But later, the people, they changed that into lessons of people. So they made many laws. You must not like that. The original meaning